let's face it, we all have busy lives, especially those of us that are entrepreneurs, work for ourselves. It seems like the work is never done. We're always working. And here lies also the problem. If we don't take a break, then what's the point? So, how would you like to get away?
We going somewhere?
Yes.
Where are we going?
The cabins.
Oh! Okay.
So finding things to do in Atlanta is relatively easy. It's Atlanta, there's so much to do. But the thing is, we didn't want to be in Atlanta. We wanted to get away from everything and anything that we know. So we don't have to do the things that we normally do in the place that we normally at. Did that make sense? That sounded kind of cool. Was it cool? So the drive alone made everything worth it. So we spent most of the time talking, hanging out, daydreaming about stuff that we want to do, the things that we want to accomplish. And then it was a good way to just reconnect, being together without all the worries of life. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. You know, getting over there, I had this whole plan of just holding the camera and sharing everything with you, and that all went out the window when we got there. So we were just driving and came across this little spot to pull over, and then it looks gorgeous.
Did you look? Did you look?
So I think there's a lot more woods than I anticipated. I keep forgetting sometimes that I'm black and we don't do that shit. But we're in here, you know what I'm saying, just trying to experience, live dangerously, you know. I mean, look at this path. So we decided not to go too deep in the jungle. As you can see, we're being safe black people over here. I didn't get to film as much as I would like to, but we really did enjoy ourselves. After we got here, we unpacked the car, and I gotta tell you, we didn't want to do anything else. I mean, we just sat there, took in nature, listened to all the sounds, no cars, no city sound, just pure, relaxing nature sounds. And this is the house. It is me relaxing. Let's see what it is. And then we go into the bathroom right here. Shower, everything. And this is the view. Later on that afternoon, I thought it would have been a great idea to go take a stroll. Well, that lasted 2 minutes. So we decided to take a stroll around our neighborhood, I guess if you can call it that. But this one right here does not want to walk.
Let's do the tour. Look at this shit. Come on. You mean the raptor right here? Fucking velociraptor right here in the background?
Oh my gosh.
That is not a cat.
Black people in nature. We can't act
It's not
right.
black people. It's not just black people. It's anyone who didn't grow up around large, uncaged animals. Okay?
Uh-huh.
I only saw things this big at the zoo. Turtleback Zoo, whatever other zoo my mama used to take me to.
So you literally told me you heard a velociraptor.
I heard a velociraptor and we are going home. I mean, we need to go home.
We're not going home, but I guess after a 5-minute walk, we're going back to the cabin.
This was not 5 minutes. We got a good 3.
What?
We got a good 3 minutes in.
Oh, 3-minute walk. One of the things that was really cool was the fire pit. You know, I've been wanting to build a fire pit in the back of my house for 2 years now, but with life and laziness and excuses, that has not happened. So, no lie, I'm like legit wanna scream like fire. Remember that movie, like with Forrest Gump? I mean, Tom Hanks. What's it? That was Tom Hanks when he was lost on that island and he found fire. And we just sat there the whole night, and granted it was cold, but it was still like quite enjoyable. We just hung out by the fire, ate marshmallows, and it was magical, guys. It was just magical. Also, I wanted to catch some time lapses. One of the cool things about being so far away from civilization is one thing that we get back that most people don't even realize that they lost. So it's the stars. Let's face it, when you're in the city and then you're just sitting and chilling, you look up in the skies and everything is just dark. You don't really see anything. You may see 1 or 2 stars. But when you're out in the wilderness and then there's no light pollution, stars are just everywhere and they are absolutely gorgeous. And for that reason alone, I definitely want to one of these days build a house in the outskirts of town somewhere where I can just come and enjoy the stars, because that's one of the things that I really enjoy is like observing the star night. Now that I think about it, I don't even own a telescope, and that's one of the things I thought about doing for a long time as well. Needless to say, this trip was very therapeutic. So being here is a lot more relaxing than I thought it would be. So I also made things a lot more difficult to film. Sitting outside in nature and just taking it in, hearing all the cows and the raptors, as Kim called it, just making noises, it's definitely interesting. Here I don't have a care in the world. I actually don't want to do anything. But we spend a lot of our time talking, connecting, planning about our future. And I definitely believe that the getaway cabins, being in a tiny house, just reconnecting is a must-have experience. Let's go. Well, as they say, all good things must come to an end. This is absolutely worth it.